I'll probably be cancelled for this video, but here we go anyway. I want to talk about the teacher that prompted protests after showing a cartoon of Muhammad that fears that he and his family will be murdered, his dad has told the Daily Mail. The religious studies teacher remains in hiding after receiving death threats, and he's told his family it's all over and he'll never be able to return to his job or his home. The family have accused the school, Batley Grammar, of throwing him under the bus by issuing a grovelling apology to a mob outside, refusing to actually fight his corner or fight for their own teacher, as he hides from this said mob that had seen the school temporarily shut its own doors and not educate its kids. Now, this is a man who lives a life of fear now and mental torment, no doubt, according to his dad, that, fearing for the life of his own child. And I wonder, folks, imagine having this fear, right? Imagine fearing that you'll suffer the same fate as someone like Samuel Paty, the teacher beheaded by barbaric Islamists in Paris last year for showing his pupils a cartoon during a lesson on the importance of freedom of expression. An important principle, folks, that we once in this country respected and cherished. We're throwing that out in the name of the being politically correct. We have thrown out the freedom of expression baby with the politically correct bathwater. So where's the outrage, I want to know, folks, from the teaching unions that have waxed lyrical, let's not forget, over recent months about the need to keep their teachers safe from a virus that on average only kills people who are about 80 years old, which is what the life expectancy of those in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland actually can expect to live to. So where's the outrage from these unions that this teacher is risking his own life by showing this cartoon? Where's the sort of care and concern to keep this teacher safe from a mob that wants to see harm inflicted to him for showing a sodden cartoon in his class? The only thing that's cartoon, I think, is the so-called liberal commentariat that turn a blind eye to events like this one for fear of saying something that wasn't politically correct, something that could see them effectively cancelled from their nice jobs that keep them in their Islingtonian lifestyles. It's absolutely pathetic, I think, to assume that this teacher shouldn't have stirred up controversy by showing this cartoon. Over 40 years on from Monty Python's Life of Brian causing controversy for being possibly the most blasphemous film ever, I don't think you'd find a single member of the chattering classes who would think that any of the cast of Monty Python should face death threats or lose their jobs for ridiculing the life, let's not forget, the life, work and teaching of Jesus. You don't see any Christians on the streets these days, do you? We can't stand by and ignore the plight of this man. A petition in support of the teacher has been signed by thousands and thousands of those of us who are concerned by the awkward shuffling away from tackling this issue, for calling out a mob that's gathered outside of a school to protest over a cartoon, to the fear of a man's life for teaching the virtues of free expression. This is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We haven't got blasphemy laws here, and we sure as hell should stand up to attempts to usher them in by the back door. I'm Darren Grimes for Reasoned UK.